Hi, welcome PSDA company families. This is our makeup what's in your bag checklist video, and today we're going to go over all things makeup and what you need to pack for competition. And Courtney's here to help me with that.
Yay! All right, so what's the first thing we need, Leslie?
First thing, I think when I think about what we need, I'm just going to kind of go through in my head all of the. I mean, we have a checklist here, but first things, face primer. So both of us, we like to use a face primer and an eye primer. Face primers and eye primers we use because face primers help smooth out your complexion and your pores, which little Cassidy doesn't really need, but they also help our makeup stay on longer and stay put in place where it's supposed to stay. That way we don't have to reapply it later,
And
which
it
is
applies
really convenient.
more evenly too.
And evenly.
I feel like
Sure,
that.
I agree with that.
And then once you get primed, then
Put on some foundation.
a little foundation.
Yep.
And even our girls with these beautiful complexions, why are we putting foundation over their beautiful faces?
Foundation just evens their skin tone out and it preps them for the color that we're going to add to their face.
And
So,
it reduces shine.
yes,
We don't want shiny white
especially
blobs.
when they're dancing and they get all sweaty, then that sweat, we want to help minimize that dewy glow.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay. And then some of our dancers might want concealer.
Sure. If they have little pimples or, you know, maybe they were up all night because they were really anxious about the things, they have a little, you know, some dark circles under their eyes, they want to cover up a little bit. So if they have concealer, you can use that as well.
Perfect. And we're still waiting on one of the very most important things.
Our eyeshadow palette, yes, it is on the way. Okay, you guys, it'll be here soon, but that is an essential. And one of the items that we require you to purchase so that everybody's wearing the same color and there is consistency across the team and on stage.
More pennies, right?
More pennies.
More
Okay.
pennies.
Yes. Some judges are really sticklers about making sure that there is that everybody is matching and consistent, and we don't want to lose pennies for something that could easily be avoided.
Right.
Yep.
Okay, and then this year we're all doing something a little
differently. Okay, so Annika choreographed our main group dance choreography to be a 50s fun, make fun of modern dance kind of number. And so most of the dancers in that number are going to do pinup girl makeup, that classic 50s sweet makeup with the winged eye look, and eyelashes are a standard go-to for that makeup look. Eyelashes also help kind of open your eyes on stage, because when our little dancers are under the stage lights, they look about this big and they look like little white blobs because the stage lights are so bright. And so these are items that help the audience see their facial expressions. So we're hopeful that this can help. But one trick that I should note for you guys, you're gonna wanna trim the width of these for your little dancer's eyes.
And we'll do that in our makeup tutorial. So, but we wanna make sure we have those. What else is on here? Oh, brow things. So my dancer is very, very blonde. So I like to do a pencil for definition so that we can see them. And then I have this fun tint, and this also helps to groom her brows. And oftentimes when we get to our tutorial, there's controversy, foundation and then eyes, or eyes and foundation. But either way, after I set her, I can kind of blend out her eyebrows. So a nice tint helps keep her brows in place and bring them back to life after we set everything.
Yes.
Which takes us to, oh, well, that's at the bottom, setting spray. But we also need eyeliner, and this year we're doing brush, which I find these are way better for winging. Like the pens can drag on their eyelids, and the brush seems intimidating, but is really easier.
Yeah, and this is a waterproof eyeliner. And again, this one was just a recommendation. So if you didn't go with this one, I still recommend doing a black matte eyeliner that is waterproof, because competitions can be really emotional.
Right.
And if you don't have to redo their makeup after a meltdown, that can always be, that's a win.
Yes. And speaking of waterproof, you want to make sure your mascara is waterproof
Yes,
too.
absolutely.
Right?
Absolutely. And black.
And black. What else do we have? An optional lash curler kind of helps before. And then we had optional on their lip liner.
Yes, so we do have lip liner, and I did not.
I have another one at home too. We'll make sure we have in our tutorial. But you got this cream kind, and I have a liner. Oh, you have both?
I have both.
Oh, perfect.
I have both.
Me too.
So we have two different kinds of liners that we tried last year, and I would say the lip liner is better for lining your lips.
Mm-hmm.
This one is really thick. Because when you're trying to put on a bright red lip and get that nice V that is iconic for the pinup makeup, liners help make the line straight.
Yeah, and this is like painting a car.
It really is paint.
It's paint.
It's paint on your lips, and so
you get to stay in the lines. It's
this
like
is
coloring.
Yeah,
You draw your line, and then you have a target
Yep.
to stay into. Because I find myself, her lips like grow. I keep messing
Yes.
up, and they
They just
grow
keep
and
getting
grow and
bigger
grow
and
to
bigger.
even it out.
So these are not required. They are just helpful tools.
Yes.
So, and I do not have a color picked out for our purple. For the modern dancers in choreography, you're wearing purple. And yes, and for peanut black. And so I will find a lip liner that I suggest that matches Believer here. So please, 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 you guys make sure that you are getting the correct colors, because if everyone's wearing the right color except for one girl, that one girl is gonna stand out. So yes, this is Believer. Our red color is Exhilarator. So please make sure you get those.
And we have spent a lot of time trying to make sure that we're getting colors that work well with all skin tones. Like, I think our blush was the biggest deliberation.
Oh my gosh.
Trying to find a blush, and we are not stoked on the name of this beautiful blush, but it is so pretty.
It's so pretty.
And it was rated top for all skin tones.
colors.
So
So we spent so much time like researching, looking at palettes, looking at how they look on skin tones and skin colors and all the things. So that particular color, like, we were very thoughtful with what we chose. So don't just think, I'm just going to, order whatever.
what looks good on me.
And so we did find a dupe, a ColourPop dupe that is close and similar, and you can go with that if you would like, but please be aware that, like, we really did spend time trying to find colors that look good and go together and work well together. So
Yep. Let's see. Okay, so that, and the primers were not required, but super helpful. So here's some other things that might make your application.
contour and highlight.
Oh,
You wanna talk
contour and
about that?
highlight, yes. So especially like with Cass, I feel like she washes out completely to take that shine off and to make a nice palette to work with. So we got to build back some of her features. And so I like this little stick as a duo deal. It's got both your contour and your highlight in one. And I'm sure you all have your own favorites.
And again, same thing. We add those back in because the lights on the stage completely wash them out, and they look like little white blobs if you don't add that back in. Yep.
Miss Leslie, should we wait till competition to do makeup, or should moms be practicing with their daughters at home?
That's a great question. Please practice. Please practice before you get to competition. That way, on competition day, you aren't freaking out because this is the first time you've ever drawn a wing on your daughter's lashes or on their eyelids, or you've never applied lashes in your life. Please watch the tutorial videos that we've posted in the document. Watch other tutorials. Learn what works best for you and your daughter or your dancer, and then try it out and see what works for you guys.
I was so surprised and Cassidy was little. The first time I ever did stage makeup, I think she was like 2 or 3,
Oh.
which is kind of like putting makeup on a cat that wants to look at themselves every time you apply a brush stroke of eyeshadow. So I was really surprised how long it took. So it's kind of good to get a gauge, and then you get better and faster, and like you said, you figure out things that work for you.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's the things that make all of this a little easier. Tweezers.
Tweezers, yes. So I actually have a kit because I have like my slanted tweezers, you know, for plucking eyelashes and getting out slivers and things like that. But then I have like a really pointy set, which is what I like to use for like holding on lashes. Like I use them for my lashes, and then if I need to put extra glue on my lashes, I use these tweezers for that. So
That's
the really
good.
pointy tweezers are actually really beneficial. So
That's
yes.
good to know. That's a good hack. And then we're gonna make mistakes. So we definitely need makeup remover. And then I have these little ones that I really like. And herein lies our makeup removers.
Wipes, yes.
Our Q-tips and pads and cotton balls, what works best for you
Yes.
is for like Leslie's makeup remover, which
Yes.
is really good, I feel like, for like little touch-ups too, right? As opposed to committing to a whole facial.
Yes.
Like,
So like I've got like my cotton rounds that I use with this, or you can use like a little Q-tip, you know, you can put it in there and just do a little tiny cleanup with this, which is great. But this, like, if you need to change your lip color because you have the red on and you have to go to purple, this can be awesome for that. So yeah.
all right, lash scissors. Did we talk about that?
Oh,
And
well, I
have
had
to-
mentioned it. So these are wide, they're adult size, right? So I always trim them a little bit so they're not as wide, so that they fit on my girls' lashes a little better on their eyelids. And so yes, I have a pair of
Little
actually,
scissors.
in my little bag here. Yes, I have the really, you know, these come in like a manicure kit, you know, and these are really handy for cutting those eyelashes.
That's Cassidy's favorite part. I mark them and she cuts them and then she puts them on her doll.
Oh, I love the little
The
leftovers.
little leftovers, yes.
That's cute.
What else have we got? A mirror. Please bring a mirror for your dancer. I like to bring big stand-up mirrors. You can get them, I think, $7 at Walmart. This one, Miss Leslie's getting a fun lighted one that's
Oh
coming.
yeah, I have a folding lighting one that hangs, but then I also have this little one, and I have a tri-fold one that's working, you know, sorry, she's our director
camera.
back there. Another thing that's really beneficial, I've got my super zoom mirror also that so you can get, you know, up really closely if
I
you
like
need
that,
that.
a little travel one.
At least I do, my old eyes do. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, so mirror, super duper important. We put an asterisk there. We should take it off because you should have a mirror.
You should have a mirror.
And then bluty benders.
Beauty. Oh, now I'm saying it too. I need to wash mine.
A
Don't
beauty.
judge it.
We
but
just got new one. So my hack is I like to get my makeup at Ulta, and then like these kind of things, my brushes, I just got a bazillion brushes for $12 at TJ Maxx. I know they're not close to us, but when we're in town or if you're having to go to Farmington or something, it's a great little hack because I got all 3 of these for $5. I like these. I like to get them wet, and then it's an easy way to apply.
nice way to apply. Okay.
Brushes.
Brushes. Yes, I have all my brushes in here. I've
She just got a really fun new
Oh my gosh,
highlighter
I have
brush.
my new. No, this is my fallout brush,
Yay.
right? So when I'm doing my eye makeup, I can whisk away all the color from Penny's face that has way too much color on it. Because I'm telling you, when I do her eye makeup, I get black and gray all over. So yes,
Perfect.
I'm so excited.
Fun. And then we have nail clippers and a file. Nail polish remover. Can our girls wear clear nail polish to competition?
Please do not, okay? Again, pennies, we can lose pennies. There are some judges that if they notice some girls have shiny toenails and some do not, they get real stickler about it. So I just say no, none at all, okay? So no nail polish, let's just keep it natural.
Yes. So nail polish remover, clipper, files. Also, you don't want your girls running around with a hangnail, snagging those tights, you know. And then face tape. I've been looking for like, I put Scotch tape on Cassidy. We haven't done our own practice yet for this pinup look, so it might be easier to wing without that. But it also helps with the fallout if I do her eyes before just regular Scotch tape and it just gently peels off. That's something you might want to consider. And then clear scent-free deodorant. Don't forget deodorant for your girls. They're going to be working hard.
They are going to be working very hard
And anxious and all of the sweaty things.
Love it. So those are, yeah, that's our checklist. So check it out. And if you guys have any other questions, please comment below. And we have another Creature Comfort What's in Your Bag video coming next.
Yep. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.